Hello children, this video class is an initiative of Shivjyoti Educational Group. I am Shavya Vyas and I gladly welcome you all to my social science class. Today we shall be doing chapter 13, our mineral wealth. Before I proceed with the chapter, I request all of you to open your book New Getting Ahead in Social Studies and open page number 86. I request you to open your textbook page number 86 and read the chapter along with what I am going to explain. So, we will start with our mineral wealth. What is a mineral? Minerals are naturally occurring substances obtained by mining or drilling. Example, you have iron ore, coal, petroleum. What happens is when mining or drilling is done, you get rocks or soil particles, and these minerals are actually present in these rocks or soil particles, and minerals are the naturally occurring substances that are present in these rocks or soil particles. The process of digging out minerals from the surface of the earth is called mining, okay? And in mining, heavy drilling machines are used to carry the process, and the holes dug in the earth to take out minerals are called mines. And mines, they can either be deep or near or at the surface. So, let us say this is the earth's surface. So, when it is dug very deep to obtain the minerals, we say that mines are dug deep at the earth's surface, and when it is dug near or at the surface of the earth, then we say it is mines are near or at the surface. So, minerals that we get from these rocks and soil particles, they are classified into metals and non-metals. What are metals? Whatever you find as hard and shiny materials, these are metals. For example, if I look at this pointer, okay, this is hard and it is shiny. So, I can say this is a metal. Okay. Same thing with the holder here. This is neither hard nor shiny. So, I can say this is a non-metal. So, what are the examples of metals? Examples of metals are iron, aluminium, copper, gold. These are examples of metals, and examples of non-metals are coal, petroleum, mica and limestone. Let us now talk about ores. Okay? We discussed about metals and non-metals. So, here minerals from which metals are obtained are called ores. So, whatever is a metal and the minerals from which metals are obtained, they are called ores. So, you have your metal and the subsequent ore. For example, iron, metal iron is obtained from iron ore, metal aluminium is obtained from aluminium ore, and metal copper is obtained from copper ore, and similarly the metal gold is obtained from gold ore. We shall now cover few metals that we will be doing in the class today. Okay. So, the metals that we shall be covering in today's class would be 1 iron, 2 aluminium, 3 copper and 4 gold. Let us now discuss the features and uses of iron. Features of iron. First is, it is a very heavy metal and it is a strong metal, it is the cheapest metal, and iron rusts when exposed to air. Rust means इसमें जंग लग सकती है जब वो air से expose हो जाती है. And because of all these features, it is considered a suitable material when it comes to construction purposes, and because of that the various uses of iron are, it is used specially in the construction of buildings, bridges, and because of its strength it is used in the manufacture of engines, tools and utensils. Now, let us see where all iron ore is found in India. Okay. So, in India, iron ore is found in large quantities in Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Goa, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh. So, these are the places where iron ore is available in plenty and mining of iron is done here. Okay. Now, let us come to the part steel. Since pure iron is rather soft, it is usually used in the form of steel. So, what is steel? It is nothing but alloy of iron plus other elements. And the benefit of using iron as steel is that steel turns out to be a harder material than iron and there are lesser chances of getting rusted. So, to make iron better, we use it in the form of steel. And where are these things done? The processing of iron ore to iron and steel, it is done in iron and steel plants. Okay. So, iron ore is converted into iron and steel in iron and steel plants. If you notice, you will notice the word plants here. Do not confuse it with your regular plants. Plants are nothing but buildings where manufacturing processes is carried out. In this case, iron and steel plants means a building where iron ore is converted into iron and steel. So, these are the places where there are iron and steel plants in India. So, what are these places? Some of these are located in Jamshedpur and Bokaro in Jharkhand, Bhilai in Chhattisgarh and Durgapur in West Bengal. So, these are the places where you can find iron and steel plants. Let us now talk about the different features of aluminium. Your second metal is aluminium. Okay. So, the features of the metal aluminium are, it is a light metal, it is strong but it can bend on impact and it does not rust when exposed to air and it is mainly used in automobile industry. So, very often aluminium is compared to iron for various purposes. Let us now make a comparison and then understand which metal is good for what. Okay. So, like we said, aluminium is a light metal but iron is a heavy metal. Aluminium is strong but it can bend on impact, but iron is a stronger metal and aluminium does not rust when exposed to air, that is इसमें जंग नहीं लगती, but in iron it rusts when exposed to air. So, because of these features, that is it is light and it does not rust easily, because of that it is preferred in automobile industries, because the lighter the vehicle is, the better fuel economy it leads to. Okay. And similarly with iron, because of its strength, it is used in construction industry, that is in buildings and houses and bridges and engines. So, in such cases iron metal would be preferred to aluminium. So, let us now talk about the uses of aluminium. Aluminium is used in the bodies of aircrafts and cars. What are bodies of aircrafts? The external covering of the aircrafts and cars, it is made up of aluminium because it is a very light metal, and it is also used in kitchen utensils. Apni kadai and various other utensils, it is made of aluminium. And it is also used in window frames, जो अपने windows के corners पे होते हैं. These are window frames. It is also used in cans, your Coke cans, your Pepsi cans. These are all made of aluminium. And bodies and casing components of smartphones and laptops, they are also made of aluminium. The external covering of your mobile and laptop, they are also made of aluminium. And aluminium is also used in foils which are used for wrapping and storing food. Let us now talk about the third metal, copper. Copper is one of the first metals used by ancient humans to make tools and utensils. Okay, and copper ore in India, copper ore is found mainly in Rajasthan and Jharkhand. Let us now talk about the various uses of copper. It is used in electrical equipments because in copper electricity flows very easily, and because of that copper is used in electrical equipments. If you look at our houses, in all the electrical wires in our houses, they are made of copper. It is also used in jewelry, especially with gold and silver. Copper is mixed with gold and silver to add strength and color to the jewelry. It is also used in utensils. Copper is used in making utensils because it has been found that copper has the capacity to kill many germs. So, it is a very good option to use copper utensils, and it is also used in making automobile spare parts. Now, let us talk about the fourth metal, that is gold. The minute you hear the word gold, only one thing comes to our mind, that is jewelry. So, gold is mainly used for making jewelry, but other than this you have various other applications which we know very little about. Like for example, in dentistry, that is when you have cavities in your teeth, it is said that gold is the best filling material for your cavities. So, it is used in dentistries, and it is also used in making medals. Like when you get the first prize, you get a gold medal, right. So, it is also used in making medals. Before I proceed with non-metals, let us first mark the internal questions. Take care. Please open your textbook page number 87. Open your textbook page number 87 and come to the point just before copper, page 87, and just above copper I want you to write question 1. Use your pencil, do not use your pen, okay? Use your pencil, write question 1. Where is copper mainly found in India? The question is, where is copper mainly found in India? Page 87. Write just above the topic copper, okay, and with a scale underline in Rajasthan and Jharkhand. Write answer 1, underline in Rajasthan and Jharkhand. So, the question is, where is copper mainly found in India? And the answer is in Rajasthan and Jharkhand. You just have to underline this with your pencil and write answer 1. Now, mark your second question, write question 2 here in the same page 87, just about did you know, okay? Write question 2, what is a fossil fuel? And come to the last second line, a fossil fuel is a fuel that is made from the remains of plants and animals such as coal and petroleum. So, this is your second answer, write answer 2 here and underline the entire sentence from a fossil fuel is a fuel that is made from the remains of plants and animals such as coal and petroleum. This is your second answer. Let us now learn about non-metals. So, in non-metals, the first non-metal is your coal. So, what is coal? How is coal formed? Coal is formed from the remains of plants that died millions of years ago. So, just some time back we had learned what are fossil fuels. A fossil fuel is a fuel that is made from the remains of plants and animals. ठीक है, तो ये coal जो है वो animal remains से नहीं, plant remains से, it is formed from plant remains, that is plants that died millions of years ago. They were buried under the earth, and over the years, about hundreds and millions of years, coal got deposited in that place. ठीक है, and coal is classified as a non-renewable energy. Why is it a non-renewable energy? Because it took many hundreds and millions of years to form coal. ठीक है, so as soon as you use it, Can you get it back immediately, or can you get it back within few years? No, it is not possible. So, that is why they consider it non-renewable energy, because it took millions of years to form coal, and as soon as you consume it, it is very difficult to form it back again. Okay? And what are the various uses of coal? Coal is used to generate electricity. Okay? It is used to run factories, and in many places it is still used as a domestic fuel, that is, it is used to cook food. And India has large reserves of coal. So, where is coal largely found in India? It is mainly found in Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Telangana, Chhattisgarh and West Bengal. So, these are the places that are rich in the mineral coal. Let us now discuss about crude oil or petroleum. So, like we discussed about coal, crude oil or petroleum is also a fossil fuel, but it is formed over millions of years from the dead remains of sea animals. Okay. So, coal was found under the earth's surface, but you will find crude oil or petroleum under the sea. And like coal, crude oil or petroleum is also an important source of energy. We get fuels such as petrol, diesel, kerosene and cooking gas from petroleum. So, what are the various uses of petroleum? You get products like petrol, diesel, kerosene and cooking gas, which is nothing but your LPG from petroleum. We also get a number of things from petroleum such as lubricants, plastics and cosmetics. What are lubricants? Lubricants are used in vehicles to lubricate the engines, and you know you have your plastics. Plastics are also obtained from petroleum. And cosmetics, various cosmetic products like shampoos, creams and Vaseline, these are all obtained from petroleum. Let us now see where petroleum is found. Where do you find petroleum? Petroleum is found deep under the earth and under the floor of the sea. So, because these are made from the dead remains of sea animals, that is why you find petroleum under the floor of the sea. Deep wells called oil wells are drilled to pump out the petroleum. Like in metals, you have found that heavy drilling machines were used, but here oil wells are drilled to pump out the petroleum. Okay? And petroleum is also separated into different products in petroleum refineries. First, they extract petroleum from oil wells, then they process it or refine it to get various products of petroleum like kerosene, diesel fuel, your LPG, jet fuel. These are the various products you get after refining petroleum. Let us now talk about conservation of mineral wealth. The mineral resources of the earth are limited. Limited means they are not available in plenty. Okay? Mineral fuels such as coal, petroleum and natural gas take millions of years to form. So, because these minerals are formed after millions of years of decomposition, these are available in plenty and these come under the list of non-renewable resources, and we are also using these resources too fast. The way we use our resources is too fast, but the formation of these resources, they take a very long time to form. So, if you continue to do so, we will see that petroleum deposits in the world will finish in less than 100 years and coal deposits will probably last us for about 250 years. So, all our mineral resources, they are depleting very fast when compared to our usage. So, resources that are gone forever once used are known as exhaustible resources, and our mineral resources are exhaustible because they take many years to form, and our usage is also very fast. They take a very long time to form, and therefore, there is a need to conserve them or use them wisely and not waste them. And also there is also a need to use more and more of the inexhaustible sources of energy such as solar, wind and water energy. For example, sun is always there, okay, and we continuously get energy from sun, wind and water. So, instead of using exhaustible resources, we better use inexhaustible resources like sun, wind and water, where it is continuously available and it can be renewed one after the other. So, the better option to save these resources is to use inexhaustible resources. Now, let us come to the bookwork of the chapter. Okay, let us now start with the bookwork. Please open your textbook page number 89 and you will find exercise A in the lower part of the page. Okay, exercise A, fill in the blanks. Question 1, rocks are made up of minerals. Question 2, mining means digging out minerals from the earth. Question 3, minerals containing metals are known as ores. Question 4, the solid mineral fuel formed from dead remains of plants is called coal. So, the dead remains of plants is coal and the dead remains of animals is petroleum. Question 5, petroleum is refined to obtain different products. Now, exercise B, fill in the remaining letters to find one important mineral found in each state. Okay? So, in Bihar you have iron ore, in Jharkhand you can find coal, in Chhattisgarh you can find copper, in Madhya Pradesh you can find coal, in Goa you can find iron ore, in Assam you can find petroleum, in Karnataka you can find gold and in Rajasthan you can find copper. Now, let us open your textbook page number 90. Okay. Come to multiple choice questions. Open your textbook page number 90 and we shall now do multiple choice questions. Question 1, which of these is not a metal? You have A coal, B iron, C gold and D silver. So, iron, gold and silver, they are metals and coal is a non-metal. Question 2, which metal is used in constructing buildings and bridges? Like I had explained before, iron is one of the strongest metals. Because of that, when it comes to constructions of buildings and bridges, we will actually use iron. Question 3, which of these is not obtained from petroleum? You have lubricants, kerosene, coal and plastics. So, plastics, kerosene and lubricants, these are all obtained by refining petroleum and coal is a non-metal. Question 4, which of these is an exhaustible source of energy? A sun, B wind, C coal and D running water. Like I had explained before, sun, wind, water, they continuously provide you with energy, but coal is an exhaustible source of energy. Question 5, which of these minerals is found in Bombay High? So, in Bombay High, petroleum is found. Let us now go to the copywork of this chapter. Okay, let us now proceed to copywork of this chapter. First, we shall start with the definition of minerals. Minerals are, it is a naturally occurring substance obtained by mining or drilling. And let us start with answer the following questions. Question 1, what are ores? Answer, minerals from which metals are obtained are called ores. Question 2, what are the many uses of iron? In what way is aluminium better than iron? Answer, iron is used to make machines, tools, railway engines, bridges, etc. These are the various uses of iron. And in what way is aluminium better than iron? Aluminium is better than iron as it is a lighter metal than iron and does not rust when exposed to air. Question 3. Name two places each in India where the following are located. A. Iron and steel plants. B. Petroleum refineries. So, where are iron and steel plants found in India? They are found in Jamshedpur and Bhilai. And where are petroleum refineries found in India? They are found in Mumbai and Jamnagar. तो ये बोलना ही पड़े. Question 4. Name the places where the following are mainly found in India. Give their important uses. A. Coal and B. Petroleum. Now let's look at the answers. A. Coal. Okay. Coal is mainly found in Jharkhand, West Bengal, Madhya Pradesh, Telangana and Chhattisgarh. And what are its uses? It is used to generate electricity, to run factories, and it is also used as domestic fuel. What is the second one? Petroleum. So, where is petroleum found? Petroleum is mainly found in Assam, Gujarat and under the sea in Bombay High. We get petrol, diesel, kerosene and cooking gas from petroleum. Now, the last question, question 5. Why is it important to conserve our mineral resources? Answer, our mineral resources are exhaustible. These minerals take millions of years to form again. Therefore, there is a need to use them carefully and not to waste them. So, this concludes our today's chapter. We finished the explanation, we did the book work as well as the copy work. So, I hope you have a great time learning this chapter. All the best children and thank you for watching this video.